Hello, Guardians. It is Ebontis, and while I did put a little PSA out a little bit ago about a mod, I think that video is about to get overshadowed by the internet blowing up today again with more gaming news, and this one is with regards to Bungie joining Sony Interactive Entertainment. Now, I'd recorded this video once, and then I was pointed to an article where it actually explains a bit more about the deal. And the deal is that today, Sony has announced it will buy Destiny maker Bungie for $3.6 billion. Again, $1 billion. The Star Wars buyout was like, what, $4 billion. So although Lucasfilm was actually bought for $4 billion, it could be more than that. There's other things that go, but those numbers, $3.6 billion for Bungie is not small, and the reason I want to put that one out there first is because if this was just for Destiny, it would be probably too much. I mean, don't get me wrong, I enjoy Destiny a lot, but $3.6 billion for mostly one franchise of an independent developer doesn't probably make sense, like, mathematically. So this is from the Eurogamer.net article of Sony buying the article from Tom Phillips on January 31st. The Destiny franchise and other future games from Bungie will remain multi-platform, the developer has said. That's one piece, so before I get to anything else really in that article, I wanted to cover the dollar amount because I have a couple other things to make note of here. So first, I want to read this because this is from Bungie and this is from Pete Parsons. So they say, "We believe our games have limitless potential, and that to do anything worthwhile in entertainment, we must bet big on our vision, our studio, and our incredible team of trusted creators who build unforgettable worlds that truly matter to people. In Sony," and I'm going to say Sony instead of SIE, it's just easier, "we have found a partner who unconditionally supports us in all we are and who wants to accelerate our vision to create generation-spanning entertainment, all while preserving the creative independence that beats in Bungie's heart. Like us, SIE, Sony, believes that the game worlds are only the beginning of what our IPs can become. Together we share a dream of creating and fostering iconic franchises that unite friends across the world, families across generations, and fans across multiple platforms and entertainment mediums. Today, Bungie begins our journey to become a global multimedia entertainment company." And that is the big key when you dig a little deeper on this stuff. We'll get to the details about Destiny 2, don't get me wrong, I'm going to get there. And most of it's generally positive from what I can see. But this is the big line. A global multimedia company. They've already hired somebody from one of the big broadcasting companies to come in and be part of Bungie. We have Bungie kind of breaking things into divisions. You've got Matter, run by Christopher Barrett. And that's his separate IP, which we don't know anything about. It's just like codename Matter. We'll get some information on that someday. No idea when. You've got Destiny 2 being run by Justin Truman and Joe Blackburn. So those two guys are running Destiny 2 the game. Then you've still got people like Luke Smith, who's maybe part of the Bungie, and then Mark Noseworthy. Those two guys are part of the Bungie franchise ownership, like the actual Bungie franchise and universe, which could, universe, theoretically mean TV shows, movies, and anywhere else they want to put this game. I don't know if they'd ever put it on like Switch, but they say multi-platforms. They're already on multiple platforms, and that actually isn't going to change, which is good. But if you picture a company like Sony Pictures, if you do TV, if you do an animated film, you do a Netflix series, however it is, Sony is going to be their backing and their support structure for all of what they're doing. So whatever Bungie sold to Sony as their future potential and plans and universe, Sony liked it. Because $3.6 billion is not a small number, and Bungie's not a small studio. They could be 1,000 people in that independent studio, and they could be growing even more. It could be 1,200 if they've expanded even more. 1,200, 1,500. But a single game studio with mostly one published IP right now for $3.6 billion, there must be a whole lot that we don't know about, and also the potential for a lot more. So keep that in mind when you say $3.6 billion. If they have rights to now publish a Destiny movie, for example, and that Destiny movie does well, or you have deals where you can make multiple shows, that's where I think this thing broadens up and where you can see some of the value in that $3.6 billion. Because just for Destiny, that is way too much, I would guess. Because when you picture Star Wars being that way, and video games make more than movies now, which I'm not surprised, But the overall franchise, this is one studio. It's not like an entire label. It's one studio, Destiny, Matter, and pretty much everything else. So what we've got is creative freedom. Since taking flight in 1991, Bungie has always charted the future with our own star map, a path that is driven by our people for our community, and we are continuing that journey with new worlds in development that we can't wait to share with you. With Sony, the potential for our universes is unlimited. Our future games will take bold steps into exploration of spaces for Bungie, continue to push boundaries for what is possible, and will always be built on a foundation of creating meaningful, lifelong friendships and memories. We remain in charge of our destiny. We will continue to independently publish and create and creatively develop our games. That's an important piece right there. They're going to independently publish their games and have creatively develop our games as well. We will continue to drive one unified Bungie community. Our games will continue to be where our community is, wherever you choose to play. And there's another page I'll show you guys with details on that in a second. With Sony's support, the most immediate change you will see is an acceleration in hiring talent across the entire studio to support our ambitious vision. If this speaks to you and you want to be with us, you can, try and apply at Bungie. They are growing like crazy. You see them literally hiring all the time. 3 decades and counting. What makes our worlds come to life is our community and our people in the studio. Our people are the soul of Bungie. Empowered by our people, we have pushed the boundaries of what we thought was possible and transformed who we are as a company. Over the past 30 years, the inviting worlds we built have turned into thriving communities, and that community is the true magic. These communities have taken Bungie beyond games. They have forged lifelong bonds and humbled us in the real, meaningful good they drive within us and in the world. More than anything, Sony understands that our people and our community are both the priority and the heart of our success, and are willing to stand alongside us as we continue to use our platform to drive action towards a more welcoming and equitable world. They do actually a lot of social things, which is good to see that Sony's obviously getting behind the same company that we all seem to know. Our goal is to build a place where the world's most creative and talented people can come and do their best work, no matter who they are, where they are from, or how they identify. That's the real dent in the universe we want to make. The one we want to last beyond us. Be part of this future with us. See you Starside. So that's from Pete Parsons, basically covering the details that Bungie is now within the Sony Interactive family. Now, number 2 is our shared vision. This is Destiny 2. So Bungie's bright future is only possible with you, our amazing community. If you share our vision for Destiny, a single global community that you can play anywhere on any device, join us. We are just getting started. So again, as I was saying, Joe Blackburn and Justin Truman are the 2 gentlemen who are leading the Destiny 2 game team. There's the universe, you've got other IPs, but these are the 2 running Destiny 2. And this is the vision. So you've got one community, multi-platform. Destiny 2 will stay on all current platforms and expand to new platforms. I don't know what else you can do. You're on Xbox, PlayStation, Steam, unless you go to Epic or something. I don't know where else you can go, but they're saying it's open, is what it sounds like. Self-published and creatively independent. Bungie maintains full creative control and publishing independence of the Destiny universe. And that universe is key, because that's not just the game, that is the universe. Whether it be shows, movies, games, they still own all of it, which is kind of crazy for the amount of money that was spent, but that is probably one thing that made it important. Same game everywhere. Every player should have an amazing Destiny experience, no matter where you choose to play. And that's one thing I want to clarify for all of you with questions right now. As a Destiny player, does Bungie becoming part of PlayStation have any immediate impact on how I play? No. It's the biggest way to sum this up, because all the questions are the same thing. Let's see if I can say, will any announced seasons, events, packs, or expansions be changed or impacted by Bungie becoming part of PlayStation? No. Bungie has future games in development. Will they become PlayStation exclusive? No. We want our worlds where we are creating to extend to anywhere people play games. We will continue to be self-published, creatively independent, and will continue to drive one unified Bungie. I play on other platforms. Will it still be supported? Yes. That's the biggest thing. Will it have any platform exclusives? No. Will Destiny 2 experience on non-PlayStation platforms be affected? No. As of right now, and for the foreseeable future of the Light and Dark saga, which they mention in one place, right here, Bungie retains full creative independence for our games and community. Our plans for the Light and Dark saga are unchanged, all the way through the final shape in 2024. Now, if they come out with the Destiny universe, something else besides Destiny 2, if they call it a different Destiny game you have possible potential there that it could be a PlayStation exclusive. But even that is called into question, as future games in development will still be multi-platform. So as of right now, with the information we have, every game Bungie makes will be multi-platform. Now, if you have Netflix or Hulu or Amazon Prime or wherever Sony possibly puts like a show or a movie, that could be different. But my understanding is their games development will stay multi-platform by reading this. And if I missed anything, please comment below when we get to that. Now, there's a couple other articles. These are bright white backgrounds, so I am sorry for that in advance. These are going to be from the Sony Entertainment, the Sony blog, basically. And this is literally from Jim Ryan, so I want to read this to you guys just to get a quick run. We're thrilled to announce that Sony Interactive Entertainment has entered into an agreement to acquire Bungie, which will bring one of the world's greatest development studios into the PlayStation family. Bungie has created two of gaming's most iconic franchises, Halo and Destiny, and has deep expertise in bringing incredible immersive experiences at great scale to the community through games that evolve and develop over time, and has a hugely successful roadmap for future content. Right here, this is why you buy something like that. If you see Bungie making Destiny and that's all you're seeing, that is not what we're talking about. This is the future roadmap for all sorts of entertainment, games, movies, whatever it is, all of that's in there. It's that expertise coupled with a highly engaged PlayStation community that makes this partnership such an incredibly exciting addition. Bungie's successful track record in multi-format publishing and live gaming services will assist us in realizing our ambitions to take PlayStation and the console and to take PlayStation beyond the console and increase our potential audience. Again, getting into things where not everybody's a gamer. A lot of people watch TV and movies, though. They will remain independent and multi-platform, again, stated here very clearly, and will enjoy creative freedom, and their track record in developing massive successful franchises in the sci-fi shooter genre will be highly complementary to Sony's portfolio. This is a strategic step towards the continuing to evolve the gaming experiences that we build. Bungie's expertise in delivering a world-class service approach and long-term community engagement is extremely compelling and will support the development of several future live service titles from PlayStation Studios. That's interesting. Multiple live service titles. I honestly thought a lot of places were going away from live service titles, so I'm not entirely sure what that means, but that's an interesting sentence. Equally, we see exceptional skills that PlayStation Studios offers the potential to enhance Bungie's existing and future IP portfolio. Again, there is your support of PlayStation Studios and all of the different ones that they have under their umbrella that can help Bungie further make bigger expansions, have more content, whatever it may be. Now they have the support of Sony behind them, which I think is really going to be helpful for content, and overall I don't see that as a bad thing. We have a long history of understanding the creative process, developing best-in-class technology, and delivering the most powerful storytelling in the industry. We are developer and gamer focused, and entertainment is in our DNA. From our early acquisitions of iconic studios like Naughty Dog, Guerrilla, Sucker Punch, to our homegrown developed studios including Sony Santa Monica and Polyphony Digital, we have great experience in fostering creative talent and maintaining a culture that allows creative independence but also provides structure and support. We've had a strong relationship with Bungie for many years. We've spent considerable time with the Bungie management team to develop the right relationship that promotes collaboration and knowledge sharing. During the extensive conversations that have taken place over the past few months, it's so crazy this has been going on for months and nothing leaked. I mean, I literally saw a post from DMG on Twitter that he figured out when this went live. Nobody knew. It's apparent that Bungie's management is incredibly excited at the prospect of collaborating with PlayStation Studios. This partnership will bring inspiring new experiences to both the PlayStation community and the community that Bungie has built. We believe that creativity, technology, and collaboration ultimately make for better games and experiences, and that's what matters most to us. At Sony, we are dedicated to entertainment and fulfilling the world with emotion. And we hope you agree that there's never been a better time to be a gamer. There's another post from Herman Hulst, but I'm not going to read that one. But that is, honestly, when it comes to Bungie news, this is about as big as it gets, is this right here. Bungie joins Sony. So if you guys enjoyed this video, I personally see this as a good thing, hopefully, because in general, if Bungie owns a still multi-platform IP of Destiny 2, they have the backing of Sony for content, for anything that they can get for help to make the games and the worlds that they make better. I see that as a good thing. Could we have exclusives sometime down the road? Possibly. Right now, it doesn't seem like that's a thing, and it seems like they truly want to maintain an independent publisher, which is a good thing. Honestly, just when it comes to $3.6 billion, we'll just have to see how long that lasts. But for the moment, that does seem to be the case, and that seems to be what the terms are. So overall, multi-platform is going to be there, whether you're on Xbox, on PC, on PlayStation, or wherever else. Oh, I guess Stadia would be another one. That could be some of the other platforms you play on. You are still going to get the same exact experience across the board. And that's the big thing. So Destiny 2 is not going to change. Honestly, it's just the fact that they have the backing of Sony at this point that I think will only help things improve. So for me, this seems like a good thing. I know there are potentially downsides sometimes by consolidation. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below on this one, but generally I see this as a positive thing for Bungie to get the backing of Sony, whether it's the studios, the money, or just the comfort to explore. I can't wait to see where this goes. If you guys did enjoy this one, drop a like below. If you have any thoughts about this that I did not mention, also, as I said, comment below with your thoughts, opinions, just keep them civil. If you guys want to follow me on Twitter, it is Ebontis, so you can catch up with this one, see when we talk about this one on the podcast. If you want to find me on Twitch for streaming, it is Ebontis over there, right here on YouTube. If you haven't subscribed yet, hit that subscribe button, hit the alert bell, and I'll see you guys in the next one. This is a big one. We will talk about it a lot on the podcast on Friday morning. See you guys then.